I want to spend a few minutes today talking about the Logitech Rally Bar. The Rally Bar is Logitech's premier collaboration device, providing speakers, microphones, a camera, and a built-in Android-based compute to complement your single or your dual front-of-room display, your touch panel such as the Logitech Tap to give you everything you need to run your collaboration spaces, your huddle spaces, small, medium, and even large rooms. The Rally Bar features dual 2.7-inch speakers for approximately 90 decibels of audio. There are port tubes on the bottom of this to give you that room-filling sound. It also has 6 omnidirectional microphones with 5 adaptive beams to be able to really pick up audio from up to 15 feet away. If you want to expand that microphone capability, you can add up to 3 of the Rally Bar expansion mics to this device as well. The optic is based on the Rally camera, which I'm actually speaking to you on now. It is a 4K optic. It is pan tilt zoom with plus or minus 25 degrees on the pan, plus or minus 15 degrees on the tilt to be able to give you numerous angles of the room with a 90-degree field of view. It is up to 4K for the resolution, 15x zoom, 5x optical, and 3x digital. Now, if we turn the device around, you're going to see the real star of the show, which are the connections. And they are uniquely managed by the cable management panel and grid that you see here. So what this is going to allow you to do is actually manage your cables in your room so they don't come unplugged and they're not easily accessible. You'll note that there are a number of ports on the back of this device. I'll give you kind of a quick look what they look like on that side and what they look like on the other. These ports are your power connection, the mic pod port for attaching up to 3 additional Rally mic pods to the Rally Bar, 3 USB-A 3.0 ports for attaching additional peripherals such as the Logitech Tap touch panel. In the top right, you see an HDMI in port for being able to present content into the room or into the meeting, dual HDMI out ports for that single or dual front of room display, an Ethernet port for attaching to the network, and a USB-C port for leveraging BYOD mode, which we'll talk about here in just a second. In addition, there are a number of mounting options for the Rally Bar. Shown here is the TV mount. This is configured currently in a below the display configuration. You would mount the Rally Bar onto these 2 mounting points, mount this to the back of the display. It could also be reconfigured for an above the display configuration. These arms are adjustable for displays of numerous sizes. In addition, there is a wall mount for the Rally Bar, shown here. So you would mount this onto the wall, mount the Rally Bar onto these 2 points, mount it below or above the display, depending on which location you wish. If you mount it above the display and want sort of a downward cant onto the bar, we have this angle plate. So you would mount the plate onto the wall, lock the Rally Bar wall mount into this, and it kind of gives you a downward angle of that. So let's have a look at what those look like in more detail. Here are the Rally Bar display mounts configured in below the display configuration and above the display configuration. The Rally Bar mounted below the display. From the rear, the Rally Bars mounted above the display, showing the flexible configuration of those arms as you move them and mount them to the back of the display. And the Rally Bar mounted below the display rear view here. The wall plate to mount the Rally Bar conveniently on the wall plate above the display with that downward lean. And shown here, you can actually see the Rally Bar mounted with the wall plate above a Logitech Tap touch panel. Its smaller brother, the Rally Bar Mini, mounted above the display with the display mount. So one of the most powerful features of the Rally Bar is that built-in Android compute that we discussed earlier. That's going to allow you the ability to select the platform that you want this Rally Bar to run. For instance, you can leverage Zoom rooms, Microsoft Teams rooms, a BYOD mode, Ring Central, Pexip rooms, Go-To rooms, and Tencent meeting rooms. But it's also going to allow you some additional functionality such as right site auto framing. Right Sight auto framing leverages the 150-degree AI lens that you see here to the right of the primary optic. And what that lens is doing is it's constantly scanning the room for bodies, for people to frame, as seen here by Mr. Dwight Schrute. Now, Dwight's in this room, he's having a meeting, and if I were to enter this room, it's going to frame me. So I've entered the meeting, and the Logitech Rally Bar has found Dwight, it has found me, and it has framed both of us optimally. Now there's a new feature called Right Sight 2, which will actually identify me as the active speaker and will zoom in just on me, but will also show you the context of the entire room, giving you the feed from that AI-based camera, that 150-degree field of view. So you not only get me as the active speaker, but you get context of the rest of the room, the other parties, other participants' reactions to what I'm saying for a more immersive experience for that meeting equity, if you would. So if we go back over to the Rally Bar features, one of the things you can also do is manage the Rally Bar from Logitech Sync management software. So this Rally Bar is managed via Sync. You'll notice that I can go into the audio settings remotely, manage speaker boost, which is going to disable the onboard mics, but make the speakers louder from the Rally Bar itself if you want to have more room-filling audio. You can tweak AI noise suppression, reverb control, microphone EQ, and speaker EQ. You can also go into the video options and enable or disable Right Sight, check your connectivity settings, and get some general system information on the device from here. So we talked about how the Rally Bar is an essential component for your room systems, giving you premium quality speakers, microphone, and camera to be able to run your room system. But what if you want to engage in a BYOD scenario? That's absolutely possible using that HDMI ingest port and that USB-C port that we talked about earlier. So if I were to bring my laptop into the room, such as you see here, and I were to plug my HDMI and USB cable into my laptop, the Rally Bar can be used as a BYOD device. So let's take a look. I'm going to plug the Rally Bar USB-C port into my laptop. You hear a quick tone. You see the Rally Bar is connecting to my laptop. So now I can use the Rally Bar as a speaker, microphone, and camera for my laptop. Now, if I plug in the HDMI cable, I can additionally display content into the room. So waiting for screen to share. And now the Rally Bar is presenting my content into the room. So now my laptop is displaying on the front of room display. I'm able to use the speakers, microphone, and camera in BYOD mode with my laptop. The tap touch panel converts over to room control, so I can do pan, tilt, zoom, control the camera, control the audio for the Rally Bar from that touch panel. So that shows you how the Rally Bar can be used for BYOD in addition to that room system. So now let's disconnect the connections from my laptop. I'm going to unplug that HDMI and USB. You see it says returning to Zoom rooms or whatever room system you might be running. And the room returns back to its native state and is ready to be used again. So there you have it, the Logitech Rally Bar. Premium quality speakers, microphone, camera, built-in Android compute so you can run your room system software directly from the bar for a nice clean setup and configuration. Additionally, able to leverage BYOD capabilities for everything you need to meet your collaboration needs, all from Logitech with the Rally Bar.